Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everyone. Welcome to KerbSide Collections with me, Adam Ritchie, a podcast about physical media collectors for physical media collectors. This week, or this fortnight, join me as I burrow into the psyche of this episode's avid collector of more than movies. I have Wayne Barker, aka Wayne's Games, on YouTube, Instagram, not Facebook. Anywhere else people can catch you, Wayne?
Yeah, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok as well. That's about it, really. All under the same name, Wayne's
Are you
Games.
on TikTok as well? Cool. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to the show.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on. I full disclosure to, I don't know, I've told you this before we started recording, but to the listeners, I haven't recorded one of these shows in a while, so I'm feeling a little bit rusty. So who knows how this is going to turn out with the questions and whatnot. But I am interested, I guess, to get to know, the listeners to get to know you collect more than just movies. I can see behind you and you've got an epic collection. And we're recording this on the 30th of April, 25. I'm not sure when this will go to air, the podcast, but you just recently recorded it like what do we call it? On your YouTube channel?
Yeah, the game room tour.
Game room tour. So you've got two rooms. We're not in the game room at the moment. Where you sit?
So this is the lounge room.
Right.
It's got the movie viewing TV. So my big TV's in here. And obviously, because I mostly just watch movies in here, I've got all the movies behind me. So I keep the movies in here, and 99% of my games are in the game room, and that's where I play them.
Well, okay, this is going to sound like a rude question, but are you single? Can you get away with that because you're single, or do you have a partner?
No. Single now. So the house is basically just decked out into a massive nerd cave, basically.
Mate, it's living the dream. It looks awesome.
So yeah, the lounge room's just decked out for movies, and like I've got the PS5 and stuff out here, and everything pretty much older than that is in the game room. I've got extra TVs in there, and the walls are just covered.
So you, with your games, like you have retro games in that too, right? So you have to have an old CRT TV or something to play old systems, or
I've got one CRT set up in there at the moment, but I've actually got 3 CRTs just sitting to the side here because I don't know what to do with them yet, and I don't want to get rid of them.
No, because if that one blows up, you're going to need one, right? So
exactly. So yeah, I've got a bunch of CRTs, nice big 4K TV in here.
Yep.
TVs everywhere, actually.
Have you?
Yeah.
That's funny. I've actually only got one TV in my house. No, that actually I lie, because I normally used to have 2 or 3, and but there's one in my daughter's room because she wanted one. But other than that, I only have the one I watch, which is which is different for me historically. I've always had more than a few different spots to watch things. So I guess we'll start off with the movie side of it then. This can answer any of it. So why do you collect physical anything when games are downloadable, movies are streamable?
So there's a few reasons to why I like to collect physical media. Like I collect physical everything. I've got movies, games, music. I've got CDs and tapes and vinyls and all sorts. I just for one, it's not going anywhere. I'm always going to have it. If a movie gets taken off Netflix, you can't watch it. You can download it, but to me, it's just not the same. There's nothing that replaces the feeling of like the sound of opening a movie case, popping the disc out, listening to it slide into the machine, like all those sounds, the feelings of opening it. Even the same with like a vinyl, sliding a vinyl out, popping it on, hearing the little bit of static. There's all those the textures and noises are part of it.
Yeah, it adds to the experience, don't you? Like, that's a great answer. That's the best answer I can remember anyone telling me of why they collect it, because there is a romance behind physical media, isn't there, that gives it that 100%. Elevates the experience. Yeah,
absolutely. And I know everyone doesn't get that. A lot of people just want to watch movies so they can watch movies, and nothing against it. But to me, it's more than just watching the movie. There's all the little things that add to the experience of watching a movie or listening to music or playing a game. Because they're all basically the same. You can download whatever you want now. You can stream just about anything you want now. But yeah, it's the same with people that collect and read a lot of books. There's the textures of turning the page. There's
smell of a page.
The smell of the books as well. There's a different smell between an old book and a new book. Same with movies. You buy a brand new movie and you take the wrapper off, you can smell that it's a new movie. Again, not everyone's going to get that.
But it's not a great smell with a new movie, but I get you there.
But the people that get that, get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not just the fact that yeah, they're not going to go anywhere if I own them. I can always watch them.
Mm,
I can always have them. But yeah, there's those little things that add to watching a movie and playing a game and listening to music to me.
yeah. No, I love that. Love that.
Mm.
So I guess just touching on it, I mean, this is probably the same answer for everyone, but you still watch streaming at all above?
Yeah, so really not that much. For the most part, like if I watch Netflix or Disney Plus or something, it's just for the most part background noise, or I'll just put something on when I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
Because I've been to a lot of like music festivals and concerts and stuff, so I get pretty bad tinnitus sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I've got to
Oh,
have something on just to dull out the ringing.
yep.
But yeah, for the movie wise, I don't really watch much on streaming unless it's like a Netflix
Mm.
only movie or a Max movie, or unless there's no other way to watch it. Yeah, I generally don't watch movies on streaming.
Yeah, that's pretty similar to me, to be honest. I don't watch a lot of movies on streaming, maybe some old stuff that is not available on physical or something I've come to too late. But you did mention Max there. You've got Max?
So I've got it at the moment
Mm-hmm.
because The Last of Us season 2 is on.
Yep.
So I've got it. I haven't even started the second season yet.
Okay.
But again, it's based on a game, so I've played the game, so I know what's going to happen.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I'm just rewatching the first season because there is small differences between the game and the show. So I'm
Yep.
just going to rewatch the first, and then I'll start watching the second. And but basically, once I've finished watching that, I'll just unsubscribe
Get
and
rid of it.
uninstall it. Yeah,
Yeah, that's I'm a bit like that with Netflix because if I can get a streaming service on an annual basis, I'll just pay the annual fee. Don't have to worry about it.
yeah.
And so I just pay annual and
I did that with
doesn't worry.
Prime. Actually, I've got Prime,
Mm,
but I more
Prime.
bought that like the Amazon Prime, so I can get free Prime delivery on things.
Yeah, yeah.
And then
And
you
it's a
get this.
bargain. It's
It
80
is,
bucks.
and then you get
It's
the streaming
crazy.
for free, and I get a lot
Yeah.
of movies shipped
Yeah.
from the US and UK, free shipping. So
Yep.
even just for that side of it, that's mostly why I bought it, so I could buy movies and games from overseas.
Same. I'm exactly the same. And Prime was secondary to me. And I think Amazon's business plan is that Prime isn't there. Prime is just a selling point for you to buy the annual membership. They don't really
Yeah,
care about it. Because they obviously make more money through Amazon itself. So
yeah,
it's but they have some great stuff. Plus you get music and books if you have
yeah,
Amazon Prime. Like for people who collect, I think it's weird if you don't have Amazon, to be honest.
yeah. Like
Because yeah.
there's a lot of movies we just don't get now that are usually on
Mm,
Amazon with free international shipping, and if you haven't got it,
yeah.
then it's like $20-$30 postage.
Yeah.
You just buy 2 or 3 movies or games, and you've repaid that membership in savings
100%.
basically.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree. Cool, cool. All right. So I might get you to answer this twice. So what in your movie collection
Yeah.
are you most proud of owning? What do you have boldly on display?
Ooh,
I can see a little bit behind you, but
yeah. So there's probably not a one single piece that I'm like super proud to own, but I've got a few things that I just genuinely love. Like I've got, I think me and you have spoken about it before. The Studio Ghibli Blu-ray box set.
Yes. Yep.
Absolutely love that thing.
Mhm.
I've got a few just like VHS tapes, like childhood copies of VHS
Ah,
tapes,
yeah. Yep.
like Merlin with Sam Neill.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
That's one of my favorite movies. I absolutely love that movie, and that's my childhood copy on the shelf still. Yeah, I used to. Yeah, we used
I
to
kind
record.
of remember that.
It was one of those like mini series, so it was like nearly
Yeah.
2 hour movies. That's fantastic, and you watch it now and you realize how many like decent actors are in it. I watched it back then. You're just
Mm.
like, oh yeah, that's the guy from that movie, and she's
Yep.
from
Yep.
that one. And then you watch it now and you're like, shit, there's a lot of people in this movie.
I love it when you watch an older movie and you go, oh shit, this person's a star now, and then someone else rocks on the screen. Hey, that person's a star now. Like
Yeah.
that's cool.
No, I haven't really got many like unique or standout pieces. Like my Lost Blu-ray
Okay.
set, I
Yep.
love that because I just love Lost, and even finding that was pretty hard. Like it's not a readily available thing, the Blu-ray.
No, I only got mine recently on eBay. It was like $130 maybe. That was
Yeah,
pretty good.
I think I paid about 100, 110 or something. That was a few years ago, but
Yeah.
yeah, it's just not readily available anymore.
No, yeah, it's something else I need to bloody watch real soon. Between that and
Yeah.
Twin Peaks as well, like I've just got so much to watch. It's
Yep.
even with a month off, it's hard to find the time for it.
And choose what is going to take up your time.
Mate, a lot of my time is just spent stressing over what am I going to watch now? And sometimes you just have to grab something and put it on and just deal with it.
Yeah.
And what about with your gaming? Do you have stuff on display there that you, because I know you have a lot of, like, you have standees and like you're a bit of a Nintendo buff, aren't you?
Yeah,
Or
so Nintendo's probably my favorite. It's what's no, it didn't start it all for me actually. I started gaming on the Atari,
yeah, yeah,
but Nintendo's really what kicked it off for me. Like we got the original Nintendo, and
yeah,
it just went from there. And they don't, I don't know. To me, the quality of games they make isn't quite up there with everyone else, but at the same time, they're you know Nintendo exclusive games. They don't really need to try as much because no one else is doing those sort of games. But I'll always love Nintendo.
I think that's part of the beauty of Nintendo now, especially for me. Look, I was not a Nintendo person growing up. I
Mm,
had a Game Boy, I think, and then I ended up going to a PlayStation and moved up. But now, part of the reason, I mean, we're talking pre-show, that I don't game much. I haven't actually gamed in like close to 2 years probably. But then the main reason I think why I don't is because it's become too realistic. It's too much of a simulator because I play racing games. So for the
yeah,
new Formula One games, you have to be basically you're never going to get anywhere unless you have the whole steering wheel set up and all that. And I don't have the space for that type
yeah,
of thing or the location for it. I just want a game I can just kind of plug and fart about with.
yeah,
I don't want. I want to be able to use a controller. Where and now with these games, they should release two versions. Is probably what I'm trying to say. Is that you have your sim games where you have to worry about time management and setup of your springs and all that crap. Like I used to like
yeah,
setting up my car, but there's so much detail now. Like it's too much for an old bloke, I think.
yeah. Well, there is a set of Xbox games,
Mm,
Forza. So there's
yeah,
Forza Motorsports, which is the super hyper realistic racing sims, and then there's Forza Horizon, which is like
right.
a fun sort of Need for Speed. You can just ride and smash into shit and
Yeah,
do
right.
whatever. You can take it seriously and like mod your car and tweak it and all that, but you don't have to at all.
Yeah.
You can
Okay.
just drive as fast as you want and smash into as many things as you want and just keep driving.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that company they split their games completely to have one very serious game and one not really serious at all game.
I think that's fantastic, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of why Nintendo appeals to me a little bit now. Like I went out when they announced the Switch 2, I went out and brought Switch games and I've played, I think, a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for about half an hour and haven't
Yeah,
touched it again since. I'm so, man, that's really annoying. But I like the simplicity
yeah,
side of it. Like I think I reached out to you recently about getting a Commodore, the C64 Mini because
yeah,
I regret not buying it because I just loved those games. That's what I kind of started playing, like especially like the world games and
yeah,
California games, things like that. And that's why I wanted that. And yeah. Anyway, gaming's gaming's tough. I should sit down and play something actually as well.
yeah. Sometimes it is quite a large, daunting thing though, because like a lot of the games I
Mm,
like to play are gigantic story-driven games. So some of them are like
yeah.
watching 100-hour long movie.
Yep. Yep.
I think I said to you recently as well. I played a lot of Fallout 4. I think
Mm-hmm.
I've put like 700 or 800 hours into that game,
Yeah.
and that's all just like there's the main story, but there's like 2,000 side stories in that, and just the more you
Yeah.
walk around, the more you just find little stories and you read things, and you'll find like collectibles, and the more you read about them, the more it tells another story that doesn't really have an impact on the game, but it's nice that that story is sort of there. It's just
Yeah.
there's just more to find.
That's really fantastic that they did because I don't know much about the Fallout games at all.
Mm,
I think that's fantastic. And I think it's kind of half the reason why the Grand Theft Auto games, or especially the last one they made, has lasted
mm,
so long. Because it's so, speaking of simplistic racing and whatnot, but it's just a lot of little side quests, right? But are you a
yeah,
GTA? I'm going to assume you're a GTA person.
sort of. No,
Okay. All
I
right.
loved all the old ones,
Yeah.
and then I played number 4, and I didn't like it at all.
Is that San Andreas?
No, it was. I think it was just called GTA 4. San Andreas was
Okay.
great though,
Right.
but yeah, I didn't like it. It was too much sort of side stuff. Like every 5 minutes, someone in the game calls you up and says, "Hey, let's go get lunch or let's go bowling." And
Right.
if you don't do that, they start losing respect for you, and you start losing missions, and you start not getting certain things. And I just got
Oh,
over
I
it.
didn't realize that. Yeah. Okay.
But because I haven't even played number 5, it's like one of the highest selling games
Ah,
of all time, and
yeah. Yeah.
I haven't played number 5.
I played a little bit of 5 because I think my brother had it, and it just, and that's the thing. I think we just raced on it though. Like we just
Yeah,
did the racing, and that was it.
yeah,
Because I'm one of those people. If I play a platformer game or something like that, and if I can't get through a level, like I remember doing it with Tomb Raider, I remember doing it with Assassin's Creed. Like I love those games, but if I can't get through a part, if it takes me 10 times, I'm like, fuck it, and I never put it back in.
yeah,
I've learned that about myself, that if it's too hard for me, I just go on. I don't care anymore, and I
yeah,
just don't play it. I've wasted so much money on games doing that.
yeah. If you don't enjoy things, you don't enjoy things.
Well, that's the thing. It's not even about me not enjoying them. It's about me not being good enough to play them. So I'll just give
Mm,
up. I don't even try to get good at it. I just want it, like I said, like if I play a sport game, it's easy to play FIFA and kick a ball back and forth or something. You don't have to be great at it to enjoy it.
yeah, yeah,
Or a racing game where I was actually pretty good with racing games. Yeah, but now I'm not, on a controller I was pretty good anyway. On the PS1 Formula One, I thought I was pretty good. But yeah, it's too much hard work for me. Um,
yeah,
okay, so do you have any, just back to movies?
yeah.
Well, you can answer this for games too if you like, but do you have any favorite labels or distributors of?
I don't really know. Like, I love finding umbrella
Okay.
movies just
Mhm.
because if I go to like an op shop or something and I'm flicking through the movies, I can kind of just spot the umbrella logo. And
Yeah.
generally, most of what they produce is pretty good. So if I don't know what
Mhm.
it is, I'll just take a gamble on it and buy it. And yeah, besides that, not overly. Really, I'll go for individual movies.
Yeah, fair enough. That's cool. What about for games? Is there any game maker that you kind of gravitate to? Because
Yeah, Bethesda's pretty good. Like they're pretty
yeah,
solid. Like they did obviously Fallout and Skyrim, all the Doom games. That is released Indiana Jones.
yeah, I saw
Uh,
that collection. That looked amazing. I wanted to buy that.
yeah,
Like that
I
because that had
haven't
the
played it
World
yet.
Globe and that, right? Did you have the World Globe one? And
No, I haven't got it at all yet. But
okay.
apparently the globe's really cool. It comes with like a little
Yeah.
metal plane, and you've got to slide the plane
Mm.
across a certain route to unlock
Yep.
the globe.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
That's
really
sick.
cool.
I wanted to buy it because I saw that and I don't even would never even play the game, but I wanted it.
Yeah,
So that's
yeah,
Bethesda, is it?
yes,
Oh,
yeah. So
nice.
they made Indiana Jones game, but I've heard fantastic things. And again, it'd just be like a 12, 13 hour movie basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
I listened to a podcast called The Spiel. It's about Steven Spielberg movies pretty much. And they had a guest on there and they were talking about Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. But anyway, the point of the story is that they were saying how rather than make more Indiana Jones movies because Harrison Ford's too long, that the games are really good. And they're talking about this latest one specifically, how great it is at continuing on the
yeah,
Indiana
I've
Jones
heard
story.
nothing but fantastic things about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, as I said to you, I've kind of just not gone off games, so I've just been watching a lot more movies lately than playing
Mm.
games. So yeah, it's there, it's installed. I just haven't played it yet.
Oh, so you have it. Okay. Right.
It's on Game Pass,
Okay.
so I can play it for free, or I can just wait for it to go on sale, and then I'll go buy it, which I'll probably end up doing.
So are you a PlayStation or an Xbox or you're both?
Both. I've got absolutely everything from consoles older than me to the most current.
Okay. Yeah, all right. And you're looking forward to a PS6?
No, no. Like I'd always get them, but yeah, they're always just so expensive when these new consoles
Yeah.
come out.
Yeah.
Like even the Switch 2 I've pre-ordered, and I think I've ordered the console, one game, and a controller, and it's like $900.
Really?
Yeah.
Shit.
And then there's one other game, Donkey Kong, which is coming out like a month later, which I'll get, which is
Hmm.
another like 120. And then after that, I'm gonna have to be very selective
That's
because
crazy.
it's also expensive.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I know. Yeah, PlayStation is just upping the prices of theirs around the world too, right? Like,
Yeah, their consoles just went up. I think another like
yeah,
$50 or $60,
yeah.
which is
I
that's the second time they've done it since release as well.
It's weird too because the prices normally come down. I've not got a PS5 because I thought they were always too expensive, and then I think they deliberately shorted the market to keep the demand up and the FOMO up.
Yeah,
I do think that was a bit of. I know there's microchip issues still is, I think, but
yeah,
yeah, just felt a bit scammy
yeah.
to me.
Everyone's always
Um,
going for it.
yeah, yeah, but yeah, to up the price of a console this far into its run is really, I don't think I've ever seen that ever. Like,
Yeah,
they've always gotten cheaper and smaller.
yeah. It's odd.
I'm not sure if you're into this aspect of movies with your physical, but do you have any favorite or transfers or any movies that you think just have an incredible transfer that you notice?
Oh, I'm sure I would have. I end up buying a lot of like random 4Ks of just any sort of old horrors.
Yeah, yeah, nice.
Just trying to remember what I've got. Oh, I recently watched the 4K release of the Neverending Story,
Ah, yes,
and
yep.
holy crap, that looked good.
Does it look good? Does
It
it?
looks so nice. I've watched a couple of like 4K releases that honestly don't look that good.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
like just a couple of weeks ago, I watched Ghostbusters. I've just got like a standard 4K release and
Mm-hmm.
super grainy, still fairly blurry. Maybe I'm just being overly picky. And then I watched Neverending Story and it was freaking perfect.
Yeah, right. Okay,
But I
that's
guess that
interesting.
yeah, but I guess like the Ghostbusters one was just a standard sort of quick release. So we're just like, oh, just put it on a
Yeah,
disc. It's 4K now. Release it. Like,
it's
it
a
was
quick
probably
upscale.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
probably only like $20 or something. But then the Neverending Story is in print, and it's they've gone above and beyond in that like collector's edition.
Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of interested. I've got a Blu-ray of that for a movie I've seen once in 30 years, so I did well at not buying that big fancy set. But I
Yeah,
know it's still available, and if JB have their buy one get one free sale, I've got something else in mind to twin it with. So I might,
yeah. Well, I
yeah,
got really lucky. Someone had it on Marketplace just around the
mm,
corner from me for
yeah,
$100. It was
that's
actually
crazy.
Uncle Wayno sent me the link.
Yeah, right, okay.
He just sent it to me. He's like, "Oh, have you got this yet?" And I'm like, "I just messaged her. I'm going now because they're the same. I've been looking at it, but it's nearly $300." And I'm like,
How
"Oh
was it? Was it still sealed when you brought it off them? Or
no!" It was just a couple. They bought it, they watched it, and they're just like, "Oh, we don't really need a giant book. Like we bought it
wow,
because we love the Never-Ending Story." And then they've watched it, and they're like, "It's a $300 book." So I'm like, "Hey, cool. I'll give you $100 for the book."
yeah. Isn't that crazy? Why would you spend $250 on it and then go, yeah, I don't want it now? That's
A lot of people do it with things like something will come out and they're like, "Oh, I've got to have it," and they go and get it.
yeah,
Like, oh, it's just what is it? The FOMO, I guess. It's
possibly.
like,
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, I mean, look, I can't assume everyone's going to have the same thought process as me. It'd be a scary world if they did.
yeah,
But I mean, I go to CEX sometimes, and
yep,
like I see stuff on the shelves there. I'm like, this is. I don't know whether it's people have stolen them from the shelves or people get them for free some other way,
yeah. I
because there's
think that
just
as well.
brand new titles there. There's
Yeah,
like brand new shit, and it's like there's a heap of copies. I know my local CEX has about 6 copies of the new Mad Max box set, all the 4Ks.
really.
Heaps of them. I'm like, surely these haven't all been brought and sold like to you guys because they offer you. I looked up some movies I have that are duplicates, and for a brand new 4K that's still sealed in factory sealed that was released 2 months ago, they're going to give me $9 for it. I'm like, yeah, that's what, and they'll sell it for 35 or 40. And honestly, at that, I'd rather just chuck it in the bin and take
Yeah.
$9, and that's $9 store cash too. I think it's only 6 if you're
Oh
just
yeah,
getting
that's
cash.
bad.
Cash. It's ridiculous. Anyway,
I went to CEX a while ago, and I think it was like a week after Longlegs Physical came out,
yeah,
and yeah, there was like 4 Blu-ray copies, couple of 4K copies, and I thought the same thing. I'm like, how can there's no way like this many people have bought it, watched it, and
yeah,
then just gone, oh,
yeah.
I won't take it back for a refund. I'll just take it to CEX for $5.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly. They've got to be stolen goods or CEX buy them themselves, do they? Like
Could do.
they could to
I don't know.
have
It just
that
seems
many. It's
weird timing. That little window of a couple of days, and they've already got pre-owned copies.
yeah, yeah, it makes no sense. Look, and I wouldn't put it past staff in places taking them as well.
Yeah,
So I've gone to like JB's and look for certain things, and they say, yeah, we've got that, can't find it, and I'm like, oh, well, it gets stolen. Yeah, but you got security on door, you check bags. Like, who's stealing it and how are they stealing it? Because
yeah,
I want to learn their ways.
yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I'm a bit sus on staff sometimes. It just maybe just it's
Oh,
easier for them to
100%.
lift stuff. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
It is weird though.
Oh, it really is. But yeah, we've only
Yeah.
just got the CEX open. I think it's like 2 in Melbourne now. But
Oh,
we've only
okay.
had CEX for I think maybe 6 or 12 months.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
the first one was like an hour and a bit away from me. The other one's like 15 minutes down the road.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think every like week or so, I'm sort of popping in and having a look, but nothing's
Mm.
really cycling through.
I give it a month or two, and even when I go op shopping, it's kind of the same. Like I'm sick of going to op shop up here in Queensland. I'll tell you a story, kind of a story. But I've got a mate. He's in Melbourne actually. He lives in Melton, I think, Mulgrave, one of those two.
Yeah,
Anyway, he's just retired and he went on a caravan trip across to WA, and he went just we have a group chat, and he was sending me he was going op shopping every day, and all the Blu-rays he was getting from op shops. And I'm like, I go to op shops up here, like 7 different ones, and Blu-rays are like hen's teeth. They're so rare.
yeah.
Do you have them mini Blu-rays when you go op shopping, or is it just
Blue
mainly DVD?
always a lot of DVDs. There is usually a fair
Yeah.
few Blu-rays. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I just filmed an op shop day video for YouTube.
Okay.
And in that video, I found three 4K movies in an op shop. And I was just like,
Damn.
you never see 4K movies in an op shop. I think it's happened to me maybe half a dozen times. I've found like
Wow.
one 4K. I only bought one. The others I had, and they're not worth much.
Okay.
But what did I get? Life of P?
Life of Pete.
P-I?
Oh, Life of Pi. Sorry. Yes.
I bought that.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just wild to see 4K movies.
That blows me away. I think that up here, I don't. It's probably the same in most places, but up here that because I've been to a few op shops where there's resellers there and they're scouring through. I actually got talking to a guy once, and I think they just grab Blu-rays, whatever they are, and resell them on eBay or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing I can think of because I don't. It just makes no sense
But
that
you
we
mate-
don't have Blu-ray.
Yeah, but your mate grabbed a bunch that day, yeah?
Well, there weren't any at all.
No.
Oh no, sorry, Mark. Yeah, Mark in WA. Yeah, he got tons. He went to because they were in like all over WA, and he went to heaps, and he was picking up 4 or 5 at each place. Like it was bananas.
Yeah, nice.
Like he brought back like a stack, probably. I don't know how high that is. Maybe a good 15 or 20.
Yeah, nice.
Never see him up here. I was, good for him, but a little bit jealous.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a bit of movie jealousy.
Yeah. And we touched on it a little bit before, but what's your home media setup like? So you would what 4K player and TV and that do you use for your movies?
So to play my movies, I've just got the Xbox Series X. It's a 4K player. Same with the PS5.
Yep.
But I've just got my 75-inch LG and a LG 5-channel soundbar.
Yeah, cool. I've heard the Xbox is better at 4Ks because Xbox has Dolby Vision, where the PlayStation doesn't.
I don't know, and 4K players are pretty expensive as well, which I don't understand because these Xboxes they're like I think you can get one for like $500 now, which is a lot.
Yeah,
but it plays movies and it plays games and streams everything, and you can go online.
Yeah.
Like it does so much, and they're realistically only a little bit more than 4K players.
Yeah, it is a little bit strange, actually, that. Like 4K players are oddly expensive. I know I don't understand why either, because again, it's older technology now. They're not making new ones, so they should be cheaper. Like most things normally get cheaper as the technology gets older, but I don't think we live in that world anymore, unfortunately.
But no, my setup's pretty small and cozy. Like I just bought myself a new couch a few months ago, and that's actually probably why I'm watching so many movies. So I just keep laying down on it, getting comfy, and watching movies.
I can relate to that, man, because I used to have when I went back with my old partner, she kind of had the same couch we had, and we never used it because they were so fucking uncomfortable.
Oh, my last couch was bad. Like I got it for free, brand new for free years ago, so I let it just run its course. But man, it was falling apart. If you sat in certain spots, like the elastic was gone, so you could feel like the wooden slot on the bottom, and I was like, oh god, yeah, it was bad. And now I've got a new couch. I'm like, oh, it's heaven.
It makes a difference because I remember we got rid of those couches and I picked up new ones during COVID.
Yeah,
proper cinema seat recliners and whatnot, and man, it's hard to struggle to get me off it now. Like I watch tons of movies. We used to literally just watch because I had a TV and that out there, obviously with the couches. But if we watched movies, we watch them on the iPad in bed rather than sitting on the couch because I was just shit.
Yeah,
I hated it. But yeah, I can imagine why you'd be. Yeah, if you've got a nice new comfort couch, yeah, it makes sense. Do you catalog your collections?
Yes, absolutely.
You do?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So I've got I don't know if you've heard of it, CLZ.
Yes, yeah.
The cataloging app. I've got one for movies. I've got their one for games.
Mm-hmm.
Also got their one for books. I don't really collect
Oh
all that
yeah.
many books, but I love Goosebumps. You might be able to
Yeah.
see it, but I've got a
Yep.
Goosebumps shelf back there, and I've just got a bunch of other random books and stuff. But yeah, I have to keep track of things. Like I've got, I think, nearly like 2,000 movies and nearly 2,000
Okay.
games, and it doesn't take much for
Wow.
me to see a movie and go, "Oh, it sounds familiar," because I think I'm looking for it, and then I'll buy it and I get
Mm.
home and I'm like, "No, it
Yeah.
sounds familiar because it's sitting on my shelf."
I do that as well because I keep mine in a spreadsheet, and I've been encouraged to use an app and blah blah blah, and I'm not paying for an app to do it. There's no way in what
Yeah.
I'm paying a monthly fee to keep my collection on. I don't know. But Blu-ray.com do it, and I started scanning my stuff on there,
Mm.
and yeah, I've got over 2,000 movies. It's such a fucking long process because it's not
Oh
the
man, at
most
the
user
start,
friendly.
yeah,
Yeah.
I got lucky with these CLZ apps. I've had them for years and years. So when I downloaded them, it
Mm.
was lifetime for free, and now
Hmm.
they cost money. I think it's like a yearly fee.
Right.
But because I've had it for so long, I've never been charged that fee. So
Oh, that's
I must
awesome.
just be on this free lifetime download because I downloaded it so
Sweet.
long ago. Because if it costed money, I'd uninstall it.
If you're an early adopter, that makes sense. I think that's awesome. That's great.
Yeah,
They haven't put their hand out
because
to you.
I've suggested it to people and they're like, "Oh, it's like $20 a year or something." I'm like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry."
Yeah, and the thing is, $20 a year isn't much. Like it's literally that's less than a month of Netflix. But it's just I don't know, something feels weird about it to me. Yeah, yeah.
Well, especially because, as I said, I've got the three CLZ apps, so that'd be $60 a year, and then yeah, there's all the streaming things everyone pays for, like Spotify and Netflix, and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
$120 a year, and just yeah.
Everything's a subscription now. Like I'm
Mm,
this is off topic, but I'm want a Microsoft 365 because I keep mine on a spreadsheet. So
yeah.
I need to upgrade mine because I'm getting mine through my kids' school at the moment, and they finish school this year. So, but I can't just buy Microsoft products off the shelf and own them forever. I don't want weekly upgrades. I really
Yeah,
want a spreadsheet for the most basic shit.
yeah,
And I don't want to have to pay $300 a year so you can
yeah.
give me
It's
updates that I
nuts.
don't need. Yeah, it's I need to figure out a way to do it. I'm going to ask you a question I've ever asked people before when you were talking about how you watch when you watch movies. Do you and when you buy them and you have a duplicate? Okay, it might be a question in two parts. But if you watch a movie, you blind buy movies, yeah? Do you buy movies that you've not seen before?
A lot of the time, yeah. If I hear it's good
Yeah.
or someone opinion I like, trust,
Yeah.
or even if it just sounds cool, I'll get
Yeah.
it.
Yep. I think that's pretty similar. But I mean, the reason I ask that is that if you do watch something that you've never seen and you don't like it, do you still keep it or do you sell it on or clear
I
up space?
generally try and move them on.
Okay.
Like if I watch it and I know I'm never going to watch it again,
Hmm.
I'll move it on just to make space for more movies that I'll actually watch.
Okay.
I used to just keep everything, but again, you can see behind me the movies, but there's
Mm.
four bookshelves there, and they're split between like books, movies, and VHSs. All four of those shelves used to be just movies.
Oh, really?
So that's how many movies I used to have, and then it was the same
Wow.
thing. I'd watch them, and even if I didn't like it, I'd just put it back, and it'd sit there for a couple of years, and then I run out of space, and I'm like, shit, how do I? Where am I going to put my movies? I'm like, oh, hang on, I hated that. I hated that. And that was crap. And then I sit there and go through the movies I don't like, and I've pulled out like 300 movies. I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, like
It's
I've got a pile of movies just next to me now that I've got to, sell or give away or something, but just movies I've watched or I've upgraded or.
Send me, this probably isn't for the podcast, but it will go to air. But send me a photo because I have movies, because I do swaps with people.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I
I'll
have a lot
you
of
know.
duplicates, and if there's stuff there that I want, I'm happy to swap, send you what you want from my pile. And
Yeah, we'll do.
yeah,
Because there's a fair few there.
yeah, I've got tons.
It's
I've
like a
got
lot of
tons.
upgrades as well. If I buy something on 4K and I've
Yeah.
got it on Blu-ray, the Blu-ray goes.
Yeah, I see. Oh, I was doing that, and I've gotten rid of. Now, when you buy a 4K, you don't get the Blu-ray all the time. So
Oh, I know.
so I've actually have
And
given
it's the
away my
same
Blu-ray.
price.
Sadly, yeah. But I've gotten the upgraded and then given away my Blu-ray and thought, hang on, no, I don't have the Blu-ray now. I want both because I don't know where I'm going to end up in future. So I keep Now I
Yeah.
started keeping the Blu-rays if the 4K doesn't have the Blu-ray.
Yeah.
But otherwise, yeah, I've got plenty of gems from movies I've brought
Yeah.
that I've already had that I already own. So yeah, that's interesting. Then I'm happy to. So when you do sell, do you just eBay or Facebook them? Or...
Usually just eBay, or I'll just, people like yourself. If I know people want movies, I'll just send a picture to a few mates and just be like, "Hey, do you need any of these?" And if they
Yep.
do, I just send them to them.
Yeah, sweet.
Because for the most part, movies aren't worth all that much. There's the few that are worth a bit. For the most part, movies are just
Yeah.
dollars and cents. So if it's for mates, I'll just send it to them.
Yeah. I agree. That's that's very true. All right, I'm looking forward to seeing what we've got to swap. Do you have anything that you regret buying, movie or game wise, book wise,
Oh,
even, or maybe something you've overpaid for, or
yeah, there's definitely things I've overpaid for, but
yeah,
for the most part, like, I don't really buy collector's editions for things anymore. For one, that they're in huge boxes and they take up so much space.
yep,
And usually they come with like a statue or something, but I don't have room to display all these statues, and then I'll spend an extra, $200 on a movie or a game that comes with the collector's edition statue, and the box, and it just sits in a box in a cupboard.
yep.
But even like movies and steel books and games and all that, I've started just like getting rid of a lot of collector's editions.
Okay.
Like, I just like the case, just a single case for a movie. There's a few exceptions, like Talk to Me and movies
Yeah.
I generally love, like, and somewhat obsess over. I'll get that collector's edition, but I've had to really cut down on and be selective of what ones I do.
Yeah, I'm a little bit, well, quite the same. I don't think I've ever gone out of my way to buy collectors. Like you have the labels like Second Sight, and
Yeah.
there's quite a few that just release. That's all they release generally is collectors most of the
Mm.
time, or even the umbrella stuff. Like I don't buy that unless it's something I truly love. Like the
Yeah.
most recent example, I think I pre-ordered The Nice Guys, the Second Sight one. I'd never brought
Oh,
from
yeah.
Second Sight before.
Yep.
Just because I just simply love that movie. I think it's amazing. And
Yeah.
yeah, I'm in the same situation. I know when Dogma gets its 4K release next year, I'll be all
Yeah.
over that
Yeah.
because I don't own it physically anyway. But anyway, yeah, there's just a few. But yeah, no, it's a pretty similar story for me as well. I
Yeah.
just like to have the movie generally.
Yeah. I think I was talking to you a while ago about, or it could have been Wayno, but I've bought a few like Criterion prints of movies, or Second Sight or Arrow prints of movies.
Yep.
And it's, $60, $70 a movie sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then a month later, a standard 4K comes out, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I've just spent like an extra $50. I could have bought like 3 more movies with that.
Yeah. Yeah, I generally wait for Criterion stuff because for that reason, or the only reason I'll buy Criterion is because I can't get it anywhere else, or
Yeah.
I not even on DVD or whatnot. Like, not that I'd buy it on DVD if it's available any other way, but
Yeah. One I did buy from Criterion was the, because I don't think they'll ever release it physically again, was the Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio.
yes, yeah,
The Netflix exclusive movie.
yep.
They, for some reason, let Criterion do a print, so I
Yeah.
jumped on that.
The only people that have ever done Netflix, I think, that wasn't licensed other ways is Criterion, because there's a few Netflix originals on Criterion, like Uncut Gems,
Oh, yeah.
Okja.
Oh, yeah, actually, I've got Oakshare as well.
Yeah, I love it. I know there's a few more, but yeah, that's the only way generally. So
Yeah.
they're worth getting.
Yeah, as I said, I don't think that'll ever get a physical print.
No,
Like Netflix exclusives, Disney Plus exclusives, that they want you to sign up, so they're not going to release them
no,
in a standard fashion.
no. There are ways on eBay you can get them from Hong Kong. But
Yeah, I've seen so many, and I'm so tempted to get a few movies. Like, even though it's pretty average, the Netflix Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
yeah,
you can buy that from Hong Kong for like $28 on Blu-ray.
yeah,
And
right.
I'm sort of tempted to get it just because I've got every other Texas Chainsaw movie there is, and that's the only one I don't have. But I'm sort of just holding out hope someone will do something maybe.
It's tough, man. I actually nearly brought Fallout through that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I knew it was getting a 4K release because there was a sneak peek a few months ago. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna, I'll wait. So I have pre-ordered it now. Have you pre-ordered it?
No, I haven't. Did you
It's
order it
on.
through Easy DVD?
No, they're not getting it. I got it through Tape Film.
Ah, okay.
Did you go through tape film?
I never jumped on. I'll have
Okay.
to have a look.
If you do, sign up to them and there's a code that you get if you're a member, and so you get 10% off any order. It's
Oh,
the
awesome.
same code over no matter what you order.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, I pre-ordered mine. So but yeah, and I've gotten one other thing off that guy, and it was great. Like he packs the hell out of it. Like it's never going to be
Yeah,
damaged.
nice.
Yeah, it's really good quality what he does. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know I had another train of thought. So no, talked about regrets.
Regrets is, I guess it's just the FOMO. Like
Yeah.
I'll see the Criterion print or the super expensive print, and I'll just go, oh, I have to get it. Like, I love that movie, so I have to get it.
Yeah.
And then a month later, I'm like, I could have just waited a month and bought the $25 4K and then bought 3 other movies for the same price.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff like that. I don't know if you order off other parallel importers into the country like Dead End or Outrun or
Yeah, I've used both Dead End and Outrun.
yeah, it's just sometimes they'll have them because the US or UK get them before us. So I just wait because I know the labels,
Yeah,
like what we're most likely to get. So I'll just wait, and you not generally get it at least 10 or $20 cheaper most of the
yeah,
time. Yeah.
yeah. I just got to learn to wait a little bit, just cool it a bit.
Well, yeah, exactly. No, it's it's a war cry for us collectors. I think it's just
Yeah,
learn to wait, be patient. Yeah, it's hard to show restraint sometimes.
sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Like even talking to you today about Anora, you pre-ordered
Mm,
Anora
mm,
4K. So
yep.
I've been eyeing off the Criterion print for like a month, and I'm like, no,
Ah,
no, no, I'll just wait. I'll wait because I think it's nearly $80 or something to get
it's
it here in
35
Australia.
bucks, mate.
Yeah,
35.
no,
Yeah.
I saw that on Easy DVD, and I'm like, yeah, I've
Yeah.
got to get that.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
$40 saving.
It's huge. And I mean, even if you pay their shipping, if spend 80 bucks at Easy and you get free delivery, but otherwise it's only 5.95 anyway. So
Yeah, it's awesome.
I mean, I think you'll pay that on JB plus delivery for
Yeah.
like I keep saying in my little reels that I do when I get new stuff delivered, like if you pre-order movies and you're not getting them from Easy DVD, I think you got rocks in your head because it's easier to spend 80 bucks on movies.
Oh, 100%.
And I get mine like next week's movies, like movies that were due out today, I'll get them last week, like because I just live down the road
Oh, yeah,
from where they are. I mean, I'm lucky that way, but I mean, people from around the country would get them closer to actual release date. But
yeah.
yeah, but the fact is their prices are cheaper
Yeah,
than
their prices
everywhere
are
else.
really good.
They
Yeah,
really are.
I bought that Adam Elliott collection.
Yes.
Again, talking to you about it. And I think it was like
Yep.
$20, $30 cheaper through him.
Yep.
So, well, again, no brainer.
Absolutely.
Even
Yeah.
with the postage, I still saved $20, $25.
Yeah. Yeah. It's a big difference. And yeah, I mean, I look, I recommend Easy all the time because I've had, not problems, but every time I reach out to their customer service, they're like, yeah, they've been brilliant. Like I had an order waiting, and like if they've got it in stock, and I get stuff that's in stock and pre-ordered, they'll just send the what's in stock straight away.
Yeah.
Rather than wait for the pre-orders. But then when I've got something still waiting on that order, I actually messaged them and said, oh, the recent one was with actually Anora and Companion.
Oh, yeah.
And so I said, can I just add Companion to that order? And they're like, yeah, no problem. We'll just add it. And they just send me a link to pay for through PayPal, and it's all done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's
awesome.
there's no charging extra for shipping or whatnot. It's
yeah, double postage.
Yeah. They're really good to deal with. And that's probably the point I'm trying to make.
Yeah.
Is there anything, sorry, we'll get back onto it. Is there anything that you're looking forward to being released? Anything that you know is coming or anything?
One thing I'm actually really excited for, it's not a new release or anything. I'm not sure if you've heard about it. So Village are doing a Pulp Fiction screen to plate screening.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, okay, here we go. So I can't remember what anniversary it's for. There's an anniversary screening through Village.
Yep.
For Pulp Fiction. And from what I can tell, each village is only doing one screening, but it's in gold class and it's screen to plate. So in Pulp Fiction, when they're eating a Royale with cheese, they bring you out a Royale with cheese. And when he's eating Captain Salad, they bring you out a Captain Salad, and they bring out a shake, and they bring out a Tom Collins, and they bring out
it's a pretty good fucking shake.
Blueberry pie.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, I saw. I'm so keen to go to that. I cannot wait.
Amazing.
I've never heard of them doing anything like that.
That's
And then
amazing.
all that made me think of is what other movies I want to do a screen to play session.
That's a great idea. Any Ghibli movie, because his food through Ghibli movie, wouldn't
Oh,
that be great? Like
that'd be
Ponyo or
amazing.
something, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
that'd be great.
Yeah.
First one that came into my head though was Chef.
Oh, dude, that the Cuban.
Yeah, dude, I love that
I
movie.
made those. I made Cubans after that, and
Oh,
they are obviously it's not as good as a real Cuban, but fuck, it was good. It
yeah.
was so good. Yeah, not something you can probably eat a lot of, but actually, you just got me thinking. I've got a silver side in the fridge. I need to cook that up and make some.
That Pulp Fiction screening, I am so keen for that.
Are
I
you
think
gonna
it's.
go?
Oh, I bought tickets as soon as they
Oh,
went
you've got
out.
them.
Yep. So
Can I give you? I want to give you. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm going to give. I fucking my hot take on gold class is I fucking hate it because you're always interrupted by people getting fed stuff, like people delivered. So it always takes me out of the movie when you have like the staff walking through
Yeah,
carrying food. That really it bothers me. I don't know if
I'm generally pretty good with that. Like when I'm watching a movie, I'm pretty fixed on the movie. But one reason I do like gold class beyond just like the food and drinks are better. I'm not sitting in a normal movie where there's a bunch of fuckwit kids at the back talking,
yeah, yeah,
laughing, got their torches
yeah,
on their phones and stuff.
yeah,
I hate that, ruins movies for me. I sit there
absolutely.
just want to get up and smack them. But yeah, you go to gold class, people have paid that extra bit of money to see this movie, so 99% of the time they just sit down, shut up, eat, and
Yeah,
watch the movie.
yeah.
But kids that have walked in with a $13 ticket, they don't really give a shit.
No, no, they're just no. I agree. That's you got to pick your screenings when you go as well. Actually,
For the most part, though, actually, I don't really go to like a Village or a Hoyts. I go to a lot of like independent cinemas because they generally show
yeah.
like older
Different
films.
films. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When
Um,
you say older films, what type of older films? Because I love old movies.
so we've got the Astor Theatre down here in St Kilda.
Yeah.
So when David Lynch passed, they did a Lynch
Mm-hmm.
marathon. They showed every one of his movies almost
Yep.
twice. But they show some wild movies. Like they show old like 60s, 70s movies I've never
Brilliant.
heard of. They do weird double
Nice.
features of like movies that shouldn't double feature, but
Yeah.
they charge you the price for one movie. So
Uh-huh.
sometimes it's like, well, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, that's
But
great.
I've seen some awesome sessions there. Me and a mate went and saw Abyss
Oh yeah.
for an anniversary screening years ago. Terminator 1 and 2 back to back. Jaws. They do like Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings marathons and Batman marathons and stuff there, like 24-hour marathons.
That's great. I love that.
Yeah,
And
like
do they get the gets busy there? Like it's packed out the theater or?
when I went to the Lynch films, I've never seen the
Yeah.
Astor so packed.
Yeah,
Like,
right.
and
That
so
makes sense.
I went to 4 movies in the one day.
Oh
So
wow.
I went to the 2 sessions in the morning, and then I think it was Elephant Man. I only watched it a week before, so I skipped it and went and got lunch and a drink, and then I came back for 2 more. But when I came back for like the fourth and fifth movie of the day, there were still people there that I'd seen at the first movie. So I thought I was being weird, going to 4 movies, and
Yeah.
other people had the same idea. Like I saw one guy, he went to like 6 or 7 movies that day. He was there for every Lynch screening.
Jesus.
For certain movies, that place packs out. There's
Yeah,
obviously
you're spoiled.
some of the newer movies, like it's funny that the newer movies they still show them, but they'll be the ones with like a 10% of the seats will be taken.
Yep.
But you show like a cult classic, and it'll be
Yeah.
90% full.
That'd be my dream, if you win, if I won like a stupid fuck off amount of money, like Powerball, 100 mil, my idea would be to open up like a 200 seat theater that just showed exclusively movies older than the 90s, from the 80s
Yeah.
backwards to even the 40s,
So that
30s.
there's another cinema about half an hour from me in Belgrave called Cameo,
Okay.
and I think they've got about 6 or 7 different cinemas in there, but they're all like completely different sizes. So I went to a Scream anniversary screening,
Okay.
and it was in the small cinema with only like I think 40 seats, but it was packed.
Wow.
But I've been to other movies, and they've got a cinema with 500 seats, and that fills up.
Damn.
But then they've got another one with a bigger screen, smaller seats. Like it's a dingy looking cinema, but it's so good.
Yeah.
Every January they pretty much put 4 big posters in the foyer.
Yep.
And it's just like the first one will say like 90s cult classics, and the second one will say rom-coms, and then like cinema icons and comedies, and it'll show you
Yeah.
like 100 movies from those genres that they will play for the whole year and the dates they're going to play them. So
That'd be amazing.
it's so good. Like in January, you can book to go see your Christmas movies there.
Yeah, right.
Like
So
they lay it out for the whole year.
That'd be fantastic. I'd love to do something like that. I'd love to have somewhere like that to go to. There's just nothing like that in the Gold Coast. I know Brisbane has some older cinemas, but I don't know Brisbane very well, and I don't want to drive around up there because I'll just get lost, I think. But yeah, the Gold Coast needs something like that. It'd be amazing. Anyway,
it's so good. Like the cinemas fill up for those. Yes, it's funny that they fill up way more for the older movies than they do new releases.
Yeah, for me, that's not weird for me. I mean, I don't know. I look, I love old movies. Like yeah, that's kind of my jam. So it makes sense to me that people turn up for it. Because you can't, because there's a lot of movies like that you can't stream anywhere either, right? That's the only way. If you can't buy them physically, it's the only way you're going to be able to see them. Like if you wanted to watch, I'm going to use this my old favorite example of say Bringing Up Baby. If you wanted to watch that, you couldn't watch it anywhere. Doesn't stream. You'd only be able to watch it if you own the Criterion of it, which I'm sure not many people do in Australia. So I think that's a perfect thing. Just show films that aren't. I think you could do all right.
There's a video store. Well, it's like up past the city from me, so it's a while away. But it's called Video Days, and I think once a month the owner CJ, she's been doing screenings at an independent cinema.
Yep.
And she's been streaming really weird movies that like I've never heard of, and they're not on streaming. And I haven't made it to many of her screenings because like the shop's like an hour and a half plus away. But if I don't go, I always jot the movie down. And then it's not on streaming. I'm like, I really want to watch it. It looks cool though.
Yeah.
There's actually, especially around the city, there's a lot of these little, really small cinemas. The one she does her screenings at, they've got like 2,000 or 3,000 movies in their catalog, and you can just hire the whole cinema.
Wow!
I think it's 24 seats.
Yeah.
I can't remember how much it was, but I think it works out to be like, if you filled it, like $18 a person.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Oh, it's awesome. I started going through the list. I think I just like quickly scrolled through and had a look, and I saw The Lost Boys was in there, so I was like, "Yep, I'd pay to see that."
yeah.
There's some great movies in there, and she's been picking some really weird ones that I want to check out.
Yeah, it'd be good to have just marathons of like 70s titles, and then have decade themes maybe. Anyway, this is not what this show's about. Fantasizing. Is there anything that you want to see get released, that 4K or otherwise, that you don't have and haven't seen?
So one that I always say I want to get a 4K treatment is the one I mentioned earlier, Merlin with Sam Neill.
Yeah,
that movie is criminally underrated. Like I've got a few friends that remember it and love it.
Yep.
But it got the VHS release, and it got a very, very small DVD release, and that's it. It's just dropped off the face of the earth since then.
Oh, so it's a TV miniseries.
Yeah, so it's like two long movies.
Okay. Right.
But man, I love that movie. And when it got that really small DVD release, it just dropped off the face of the earth. Like no one talks about it. It's never been streamed. It's gone.
You might have the rarest. There's so many movies like that that just feel like they've been lost to history.
And I reckon it'd do so well. Like everyone loves Sam Neill. Anything Sam Neill does, people jump on because Sam Neill's just a gun.
It definitely feels like a Viavision title to me, honestly. If anyone's going to do it, it'd be Viavision.
I think every time Umbrella does one of their contests where they're like, "Oh, tell us a movie you want to see remade," I'm just like, Merlin. Like it's a good movie. It's not even by any means one of the best movies ever made, but I love that movie. It's just, I friggin' love it.
It's pretty well rated. Like it's a 7.1 on IMDb, so that's pretty.
That's pretty good for IMDb.
Absolutely, that's a good that's a good score. I'm just looking it up to see if you can buy it anywhere. Yeah, there's DVDs, Fish Pond, and eBay.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the right one.
No, so if you search Merlin, you're probably going to come across the TV show.
Yeah, The Adventures of. My boy used to watch that. I don't know why. It seems a weird show for him to watch. But this one here, Merlin, the most magical adventure of, and it's $27 on Dick Smith. That's weird.
Dick Smith is still around?
Yeah, they're online. They got brought out by Kogan, brought them out. So
there you go. You can get the DVD on eBay for $13 posted.
Okay. That's pretty good.
So it's not even an expensive movie. There's not many copies of it there, but it's just, yeah, it got released and it sort of just dropped off the face of the earth. No one talks about it. Not many people know about it.
I reckon it's a pretty odds-on favourite. Might find it in a op shop one day, to be honest. Might hang around a Lifeline or a Vinnie's.
Yeah. Well, I've got my childhood tape, and I actually found a DVD copy, I think about a year ago in an op shop.
Okay, you
Like
picked it up?
Yeah, even though it's
Yeah.
like a $10 movie, I'll wait. Just wait till I can find it cheap.
Yeah, definitely. All right. Next question. Sorry, there was a bit of a pause there. Where are the main places you get your media from? Like, would you buy in store? Do you prefer to buy in store, or you order online a bit?
There's obviously the things that you can only sort of get online, but I friggin' love nothing more than going to a physical media store of any variety.
Yeah.
And I'll sit there for hours and just flick through the shelf.
Yeah.
Like, again, what I was saying before, like the textures and noises of like playing in a movie or a game or anything, it's the same buying them. Like something could be $10 in a shop and $8 online, but I would rather find it for $10 physically in a shop and buy it.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Like, I'll happily sit there and flick through a shelf of movies and all of that. I'll do it all day. But yeah, there's not too many places. There's a place in the city called Play Music DVD.
Oh yeah, I've heard of them. Yep.
They've got tens of thousands of movies in there. It's honestly almost overwhelming how much they have.
Right.
But they've got, like, you walk in, there's like a big front wall with, I guess, more well-known Blu-rays and then 4Ks, and then you go upstairs and there's a Criterion wall, or like a cinephile art sort of wall, and then there's a horror wall, and then foreign wall, and then just cartoon. There's a section for everything.
Check that out. Are there prices in store? Because I know their online prices are absurd for a lot of things.
I was about to say their prices are all over the joint.
Yeah.
Like, some things I've found and they're double like Amazon.
Yeah.
But other things I've found and they're like 40% cheaper than going to JB.
That's strange, isn't it?
So yeah, it's really luck of the draw there, because like they've got so much stock, it's going to be almost impossible to keep up to date with all the prices. But yeah, like every time I go, I pick up something. I always find something that's worth getting. And the other place I try to go to is, again, that Video Days in Preston. She's got a really small store, but she mostly just has VHS tapes.
Right.
There is some like DVDs and Blu-rays, but yeah, mostly she's got VHS tapes, which is where I've gotten most of mine, to be honest. I'll just flick through them and just find a movie that sounds interesting, and I'll buy a stack and go from there. I'd love just going to a physical store.
Yeah.
Even
I'm with you.
Even like JB, they've got like the least sort of things that I would buy, but I still love going there and just flick, especially if there's a sale. Shit, I'll sit there all day and flick through and tee up the buy one get one free or two for this. Yeah, I'll go nuts with it.
I've spent hours doing that myself. It'd be nice to have a properly dedicated chain with it. Just Easy DVD used to do it. They used to have their own store, and Sanity too. They were just physical media places. It'd be great to have them back.
Oh, it'd be so good.
I think it will come back one day. I just think it will. Streaming can't last forever with the prices they're charging. People are just going to abandon it.
Yeah, well, everything keeps going up.
It's absurd.
I used to have a fair few streaming things, and I only pay for Netflix and Amazon.
Yeah.
But again, as we said before, like, I've basically got Prime just so I can get free postage.
Yeah.
So it's not even for the streaming aspect of it, really.
No. Yeah, it's a weird game. Like I apart from the annuals, like I don't have Netflix. I have it for a month at a time when they drop something I want to see, and that's not very often. And I just binge what I want to watch and then get rid of it until something else comes back. And at the moment, the only thing I can think that I want to see that they've got is the last season of Stranger Things and Squid Game. Other than that, I don't care.
I'm hanging for that Stranger Things.
Yeah. I actually need to rewatch season 4 before 5 comes.
I'm waiting for the release date so that I can tee up a full rewatch of the whole show and then straight into the final season.
Kind of expecting October for some reason, around spooky season. Feels like a spooky season drop.
I think the last couple of seasons have dropped in or around October.
Yeah, I think the first season did. I know one of them was in July. Everyone was like, oh, it's not October. But that was, I don't know, what Netflix do. I don't think Netflix know what they do a lot of the time.
As long as it comes out this year.
Yes. Yeah.
5 seasons and the kids have aged like 10 years.
Yeah, that's why I'm really interested to see how they work it into the story. All these kids are adults with pubes and stuff now. Like,
Yeah.
how are they going to write this story like 10 years later, 5 years later after the last, because it's going to be very weird.
Yeah, that one of the main things I'm hanging to see is just how they pull that off with the age gap.
Yeah, same. And I hope it's got to be good too, right? Because they've been given plenty of time to get it good.
Yeah,
So kind of has to be.
they've released all like the episode names and stuff, but I don't read them. I don't want to know shit. I just want to go in fully blind.
Yep.
All I know is each episode's like an hour 30, hour 40. So each episode's basically a movie.
Okay.
So
That's gonna suck.
It's gonna be a hell of a season.
I hope I can log them on Letterboxd then, because I hate watching shit if I can't log it on Letterboxd. It pisses me off. It's like all that was for nothing.
Yeah.
That's why I don't watch a lot of TV, Like that's why I like miniseries and anthology series, because I can just log them. Like Black Mirror just recently dropped. I was able to log each episode of that. And,
oh, really?
Yeah. Black Mirror.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, man, I love Black Mirror. I'm a massive fan of that thing. I think and season 7 is spectacular. I don't know if you've ever watched it, have you? Or
I watched like 2-3 episodes and I loved it. I honestly don't know why I didn't finish it.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's great. I'll watch it over and over. It's another thing we need to get more of is Love, Death and Robots. I'm sure you've seen that, right?
Nope.
Have you not watched Love, Death and Robots?
Nah, see, I'm bad with shows, man. Like really bad with shows.
I need you to promise me you're going to watch that show, because I know you'll love it. Because it's only, I think these 3 seasons, it's all animated. I think there's only one episode that has live action people in it, and each episode's only between 9 and 20 minutes long, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
So, and David Fincher is actually the guy behind it, and Tim Miller, I think. Fincher and Miller. And, mate.
It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's a Netflix original.
All right, I'll whack it on the list.
Yeah. It's an easy watch, and each episode is a completely different story, and it's completely different animation style as well.
Oh, nice.
And it's just so fucking good. It's got me hankering for that now, and I don't have Netflix at the moment.
I think a big reason I don't watch a lot of shows as well is because if I watch a season, I've got to wait 2 years for the next season, and then when it comes out, I've forgotten everything, so I've got to watch that season again.
Yes.
Or the show gets cancelled, and I just end up pissed off.
Exactly. That's the big reason I don't watch TV as well, because they either carry it on too long and you get bored of it, but you have to watch it because you always have, or it gets cut off in the middle. That's a pain in the ass. What did I watch recently? It really pissed me off. Remember? Doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Mythic Quest, actually. Mythic Quest. You ever watched that? You don't have Apple TV?
No, it's the Apple one, yeah.
Yeah, that's something right up your alley, actually, being it's a game.
It looks so good.
It's very, very good.
But I just look at it, I'm like, I don't want to pay for Apple.
Yeah, fair. I mean, their shows are really, really great. But again, it's mostly shows as well. Their movies aren't as good as the shows. But Mythic Quest is, that finished at season 4, and it kind of ended on a cliffhanger, but they didn't renew season 5. But what they actually allowed them to do is go back and re-edit the last episode of season 4 and make it have closure for the characters.
Oh, really?
So it's actually closed. Yeah, it's actually been, if it's not dropped yet, it's going to be dropped soon.
That's actually pretty cool.
It's very cool of them to do that, yeah.
Instead of, nothing worse than a show just ending on a cliffhanger and then just never finishing it.
Yeah.
I've seen a few shows that have done that, and they don't even have to be good shows. It's just, you want to know that it's gone. It just pisses you off.
Yeah, the big one that actually started convincing me to stop watching TV was Santa Clarita Diet, Netflix show. It was one of their first shows they did with Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
And it was such a great show. It was funny as hell. It was gory and just weird. And it just ended on this massive cliffhanger. It's like, it's not coming back. It's like, fuck you. Like, it's a great show. And it would have gotten more eyes on screen if they kept, just kind of give it time, give these shows time, and just, it finds viewers. But people who've never watched it go, well, if it finishes on a cliffhanger, it doesn't. Well, I'm not going to start watching it.
Yeah, see, I never watched it because Netflix shows especially, I generally wait for them to finish.
Yeah,
and then I can watch the whole show. But like, if it's cancelled, I'm not, like, I won't watch it now. It will just piss me off. Yeah,
and I think a lot of people are like you, like us, that do that and then they go, well, no one's watching it. We're just not going to. We'll cancel it. And the people who have been watching it get hurt because people are waiting for all 5 seasons, maybe.
Yeah. Again, another downside of streaming instead of physical. If something comes out physically, people go buy it. so they can watch
Yes.
the new season. Comes out in
Yeah.
streaming. Fuck, I'll wait 8 years to watch a show start to finish. I won't
Yeah.
stream it once. I'll wait. There's very few
Yep.
shows that I will watch every season as it comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah, most shows I won't watch it for 4, 5, 6 years. I'll wait for it to be done, and then I'll watch the whole thing in one go.
Yeah, that's a great way to do it. It really is. Yeah, I'm just thinking of something I could relate that back to. The actual show, another show I was thinking of was Andor, when you were talking about, because that's been a few years since season 1. Season 1 of that was great. But then season 2 started. There was no recap at the start of episode 1. I'm like, well, I don't fucking know what's going on. And I've watched the first 3 episodes and gone, yeah, it was okay. Like, it just ruined it. Like, I need it. I've got a bad memory. Don't know what happened last week. So
Same.
it's just impossible to remember what happened in a TV show 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Without a recap. I found that really weird.
That is
anyway,
weird.
yeah. Anyway, what else am I asking you? Well, we've kind of covered off this a little bit. We're approaching the end, but does packaging influence what you collect? I mean, you said something about steelbooks before, but I'm not sure. You don't really collect steelbooks.
Yeah, I try not to. Just because, again, it's extra money. I get they usually come with some like usually outstanding art, and they look way better.
Yeah,
but
sometimes.
Again, if I can get a $60 steelbook, just $20 in a normal case, I can also then buy $40 of other movies.
Yeah. Yep.
Like, especially with like the amount of movies you've got as well, you can't have everything. So I've got to try. I try and especially the past like 12 months, I'm really trying to watch how much money I spend on games and movies and music. So I'm just collector's editions, very minimal. Steelbooks only if there's no other option.
Yep.
Like Small Soldiers, they just announced the 4K.
Got that.
I fucking love that movies. I didn't even blink. I saw it, pre-ordered it, steelbook, done. Can't even remember how much it was. It was like $70 or something. Don't care.
Yeah, I did. I did the
Had
same.
to get it.
Yeah. And the thing is, because it's a universal title, it would normally be an Australian thing.
Yeah.
So we would normally get it. But I reached out to my man who knows things, and he was like, might be unlikely because Universal distribute it, but Paramount have the rights overseas, and then there's this licensing issues is the way I'll say it. I'll tell you more off air.
Yeah.
But
I think the only other steelbook I've got is Coraline on 4K.
Yes, I picked that up recently. Actually.
Yeah, there's no standard release, so I grabbed the 4K. Actually,
there is, but
if there is, I don't think there was when I got the steelbook. Or if there was, I just never found it.
Do you know what though? I saw the standard 4K of Coraline just tonight on Amazon, and it's pretty much the same price I picked up the steelbook for. It was like $30 something.
Oh, there you go.
Same price. So yeah, if something's the same price, like I'll get the steel over the standard if the price is the same or similar.
Yeah,
like these new Warner titles like Sinners, and Mickey 17.
Sinners was so good.
Very fucking good.
So good.
Very good. But the steelbook of that's $40, where the standard's 37. So I mean, steel.
Yeah.
Absolutely getting the steel. I've already pre-ordered it. Yeah. But yes, Sinners was.
I'm thinking about going to see it at IMAX just so I can see it again.
Oh yes.
And see it at IMAX.
Do you get the film thing with that as well? Like I know in some IMAXs they were giving away film.
Oh,
like an
really?
actual strip of film from the movie. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think they're doing it with Mission Impossible 8, with Last Reckoning. They're doing it with that as well. Apparently.
I might look into that.
Yeah.
Obviously, Melbourne's got IMAX. I've never really. I think I got taken there once in high school or primary school, and didn't give a shit because it was school. I didn't care. Yeah. But I only went back to IMAX for the first time, I think last year.
Okay.
And I don't know why, it always just evades my thoughts. And then I was like, I think it was the Interstellar 10th anniversary.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I love Interstellar. One of my favorite movies, hands down. I was like, IMAX, great. I'll go see it. And watching that at IMAX with the size of that freaking screen, but the audio as well. The audio was insane.
Made for IMAX, yeah.
Actually, no. Before I went and saw Interstellar, I saw Midsummer.
Oh, in IMAX?
Yeah, A24 have a deal with IMAX, or had a deal. They were just, I think, once a month showing a A24 film.
Well, that's cool.
So I went and saw Midsummer. And have you seen Midsummer?
Yeah. Only the once, a long time ago, but yeah.
So you know where they're doing like the dance towards the end for like the May Queen?
Yeah.
Where they all take like the trippy tea and they're all spinning around in circles dancing?
Yes, yeah. Around the pole.
So when they do that, the camera's on Florence Pugh and she's spinning around, but it stays fixed on her head. the audio in IMAX for that was unbelievable. You could hear the band
Ah,
because she was turning around. You could hear the band circling the cinema,
that's cool.
and it wasn't like it had chopped from there to there to there. It was so seamless.
Wow.
Yeah, watching that in IMAX was unbelievable, and just hearing like conversations in the background of the movie that I've never heard before.
Okay.
Like I was sitting right at the back, and there was a few times I had to turn around because I thought someone was behind me, but no, it's just a conversation happening at the back of the movie.
We need a good IMAX up here. An IMAX like that up here would be amazing. I don't know why there wouldn't be at the moment. Yeah.
Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah, it's all right.
But yeah, I think Sinners is definitely going to be an IMAX trip. Gonna have to do it.
Yeah, if I was down there, I'd be going to see it again. You know, in IMAX. I just watched it in like it wasn't even in VMAX at like an event, which I think is Wheats for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't. I didn't even get to see it in that, but it was.
No, I just went to a standard cinema. It
was great though. Yeah, same. Sorry. Getting towards the end, do you? What are your? Okay, let's do the letterbox question because I know you're on there.
Yeah.
What are your 4 favorites?
Ooh, I don't. I was actually looking at it the other day. I don't know how to put 4 favorites. Like I see I see everyone's got their 4 favorites. I don't know how to do it.
That's gold. Mate, I did mine when I started, so I couldn't even tell you either.
Yeah, like I go to my profile.
Don't you just?
There's nothing.
I think you might have to go into your settings, maybe.
I'll have to figure it out after this.
I don't know because I know you can change them too. So.
Oh, there they are. No, I found it's in settings. There's 4 empty boxes waiting for me to put something in there.
Yes, of course there are. Yes, I'm just looking too. Yeah.
But honestly, like off the top of my head, Labyrinth would be in there.
Nice.
That has been my favorite film since I was like 1.
Ludo sad.
Exactly. I love that friggin' movie. David Bowie's package is just glorious. And conveniently enough, Pan's Labyrinth.
Yeah.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
That movie's incredible. I love that movie. That'd 100% be in there.
Yeah.
Interstellar would probably sneak in there, but there'd be a lot of thought and tossing and turning over
the 4th.
Yeah, the 3rd and the 4th.
Who you do you have favorite actors or directors? Then you've mentioned Del Toro a couple of times. Is he?
I love Del Toro, but I've just realized recently there's a lot of movies of his like I haven't seen. So I've started buying them and just watching them. Like Crimson Peak, I only just watched that for the first time.
Good, right?
Like the end of last year. It was fantastic. I don't know how I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's really good. Did you get the 4K? Because I didn't get 4K of that.
No, I got
it would look pretty sick, wouldn't it?
It looks fantastic. I got it from Play.
Yep.
But yeah, I don't know. I chop and change so often. Like I watched, I think it was Pinocchio of his.
I don't love Pinocchio.
Man, I love his movies. So then I just picked another one and I watched one of his. Like I watched Pan's Labyrinth and I'm like,
yep,
damn, he really makes good movies. And then I've ended up on this deep dive of just watching all of his movies.
Do you ever watch Mimic?
Yes, not for a long time though.
Yeah.
I think I actually
remember loving that.
Picked that up recently on.
I remember loving that movie back in the VHS days before I even knew who Del Toro was. Like such a vibe. And I'd recently got Chronos 5 4K, so that's his first movie, I'm pretty sure. So I haven't watched it yet. That's going to be a late at night watch.
What did I watch the other day for the first time? James Gunn's first film, Slither.
Slither's great.
I didn't even know it was his movie. It was so good.
It's wild. I love Slither. I've got the Beyond genre of that, the Umbrella released.
That's what I've got.
Fuck, it's good. I need so many movies I need to watch again. It's so good.
I know. But yeah, I really I'll sort of just pick someone and then just watch all of their movies and then just go to the next one. Like, especially when like David Lynch passed, I've just watched all of his movies. The ones I haven't seen, I've bought them, watched them.
Yep. What's your favorite Lynch?
I don't know. I'd have to look it up. So I know I'll say something and then like 5 minutes later, I'll be like, nah, I was wrong.
You don't make lists on Letterboxd?
No.
Sometimes I'll make a list because I forget shit too, and I'll just make a list and then what's your ranking of this? And I'll look to see if I've made a list. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah. So as far as his worst goes, I watched the short films of David Lynch.
Yep.
I don't think I'm artsy enough for it. Whatever the meaning of any of those was flew right over my head.
Yep.
Blue Velvet and Mulholland Drive are probably my 2 favorites.
Yep. I watched Blue Velvet recently for the first time, and I remember really liking it, especially towards the later part.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah. But I think Mulholland Drive is probably his best.
The soundtrack for Mulholland Drive as well. Holy shit, that was good.
Yeah.
No, sorry, I'm thinking of Lost Highway. Lost Highway soundtrack was unreal.
Lost Highway was the first movie of his I watched. I think I might have even been working in a video store then, and I
Yeah.
watched it, and I was like, I don't know what I watched, and I, obviously put it back, and I think I rented it out like a few months later to rewatch it to try and figure out, because I used to do that with movies. If I didn't figure them out, just
Yeah.
keep watching them and watching them.
I did that with Eraserhead,
Ah, yep.
Lynch's film. I watched that and understood none of it.
Yep.
So I had to Google it, and I watched like
Yeah.
YouTube explanation videos, and I was like, "Oh yeah, like I get it. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that works." But if I didn't watch those like explanations, that movie would just made no sense to me. Like
Yeah.
it flew right over my head.
Sometimes you got to do that, don't you? I still don't know what Lost Highway is about. No idea. I can't remember, and I haven't watched it in a long time. But
All of his movies is a trip, except like the Elephant Man's probably the most normal one.
he's probably his most accessible. But that's a
Yeah.
heartbreaking movie too, right?
Oh yeah.
It's a tough one.
Yeah, I watched it not long ago, and it's still fantastic movie.
Did the 4K come out of that, or it's coming out
I think it's already out
in Australia?
Probably not. I think it's a Criterion release.
I know there is a 4K coming. I'm pretty sure. I could be misremembering. Elephant Man. I'm just looking at my list here. Yeah, I've only got a Blu-ray. I thought it was coming. It probably is. Whatever.
Yeah, I've only got it on Blu-ray. I bought it off Wayno.
Yeah, I've got the Blu-ray too. I don't own a lot of Fincher's movies. A while back on Amazon, they had a David Lynch box set. I said Fincher, Lynch's, and it was like $110 for like 8 films. And I sent it to my mate, and he was like, "Oh, that's a great deal." And I was like, "Yeah," but I couldn't justify spending it at the time.
Yeah.
And now it's like $300-400 or something stupid.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake, I'm so dumb. That's so I have more regrets of stuff I haven't brought more than stuff I have.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's not fun. Anyway, should wrap it up there if you like. Did you want to remind the folks where they can catch you, where they can follow you, what you do?
So primarily Instagram, Wayne's Games, but I also I try and put up longer videos on YouTube and TikTok. I'm on as well. I kind of just post whatever's on Instagram plus like game collection updates. Like I'll just update everyone on what I buy.
Yeah, cool. Well worth checking out, Wayne. If you're into collecting, as you probably are if you're listening to this, yeah, well worth checking out Wayne's stuff. Yeah, he does good work. I love the way you edit your videos too. I actually been wanting to speak to you about how the hell you do some of the stuff you do, because I don't know how to do any of that shit.
So I literally just have a phone app.
Yeah.
And it annoys me in a sense because especially that game room tour video. Like I filmed that back in December, so like 4 months ago.
Oh wow.
And I started editing, and then I get like sort of 3/4 through, and I'm like, oh, hang on, I'm doing something here that I didn't do at the start, so I've got to go back and sort of not start again, but I've got to change everything. And I don't know, like my videos aren't perfect, but I need to think they're good enough to upload.
Yeah.
Like, I take a lot of pride in my videos.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can see.
I'll spend so much time I'll spend 5 minutes on one sort of transition between clip to clip to make sure it matches like a beat in the music that's in the background that you can't really hear anyway. But like, yeah, I try to do the best job that I can on my videos, not just for anyone else, more than just I want to be really proud of the videos I make. And
yeah, that's fair. I like that.
Yeah, just that's why I don't post that many. It takes me so freaking long to do them.
Yeah, you filmed it in December. Wow. So what, almost 5 months for you to upload it.
Yeah, and it's like it's a long ass video. It goes for 2 hours, but there was like 8 or 9 hours of footage that I.
Oh really?
Yeah, because I just set the tripod up in the room and just talk about shit, and then move the tripod to the next shelf, and then just talk. And next one, and yeah, at the end of it, I put it all in the app, and it was like, yep, 9 point something hours of footage. I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, that'd be tough.
Yeah, so it was just a long, daunting task, that one. I don't think I'll ever do a video that long again.
Yeah, if it takes that long, I can see why.
I'll stick to 15, 20-minute videos, tops.
Yeah. Do you, anyway, that's all good. I won't take us off track any further. Thanks very much for being on the show, though, mate. I appreciate your time.
Thanks for having me on, man. It was awesome fun.
Yeah, it's been good. Been a good chat, not all necessarily about physical media. So it's been good. Yeah, so as I said, appreciate you sharing your time with me and our listeners, and I hope anyone listening has had some fun along the way. If you are a fan of the show and want to be on the show, send me a message. You can follow me at KerbSide_collections on Instagram, also on Letterboxd. Wayne's also on Letterboxd too, as we mentioned, at is it just Wayne's Games on there as
Yep,
well?
Wayne's_games.
Yep. And I'm just KerbRider on Letterboxd. Yeah, send me a DM, and if you want to be on the show, and I'll organise a time and get you one. So thanks for listening, and just also need to shout out KerbSide Collections is part of the SPD. I did say I was a little bit rusty in doing these shows. It is part of the SPDM Crew podcasting network, where you can catch podcasts about pretty much any subject you want. To be honest, it's growing bigger and bigger every day, and it's a good crew to be a part of. So signing off from KerbSide Collections and Wayne's Games. Thanks for listening, everybody.
See you, mate.
See ya.